that module 7. Which module? That is 7. Module 7 లో upload చేస్తాం. So now we'll start with headers. So any website if you open Canva, any. So just right click and inspect it. So you have the elements tab, which you have the HTML document you already know, which because I already shown it. Here we have header tag. Header tag is to maintain the website information regarding its title, its its keywords for SEO. If what the keyword I want to search, that should populate this particular website. If I search like color palettes, this should come. So even it should have title, it should have some description, it should have some meta tag. All this will be there in header tag. Even some other JavaScript files I will attach to this document. That is also there in HTML. Some other CSS files I will attach to this particular document. That will be also attached in the header tag only using link tag. And I want to write some CSS using style tag. I want to write some JavaScript here itself using script tag. How I written here the same way we can write inside script tag. Inside the script we can do in both ways. Below the body we can do, inside the head also we can do both the ways. If you want to write some styles, because CSS will be styles, right? Using style tag we can write in head. If I want to link another particular file, that will be CSS file or JavaScript file. Using link tag we can use link. It will be self-closing tag. So link relation equal to style sheet. If I want to attach CSS file, style sheet href equal to, I can give file name. Here we don't have CSS file, we can attach CSS file, sample.css. href will work as the same how we use the image tag or anchor tag. The same way we can give the links. Since we have here sample.js, I can directly give it. If it is not there here, I will go back to the parent folder. If it is having there, fine. Again, I will go back. If it is having here, fine. Again, I will go back. If it is there in downloads, enter .css. Enter .c. Yes, we don't have CSS here. We can create if you want the same file. Reveal in terminal. We have this CSS sample CSS. We copy and paste in downloads. We have this. Now in downloads, if you .cs, we have this sample CSS. We can attach this. So let's check whether it is working or not. We give paragraph background color as red so that you can see whether it is working or not. So that we can feel whether it is working or not. Here we have paragraphs. Let's check. No paragraphs. We have only divisions here, right? So you will give style for the division. It's also not applied. Let's check. Text or CSS. Okay, we are running on port. If you are running on port, files will not be directed. I already told you it will work on server. So that's where if it is not attaching, then you go and inspect it. In error, you will see file not found. Refuse to connect because you're running on server. Now stop the server because since you're running on the server, you can't able to get it. Just to open it. We are on Web6 Anchor. So this is applied now. Let's try. The relation equal to style sheet. Type equal to text or CSS. Let's open sample.css. Here I written it, not in this different file. So now it's applied. So we attached the file that is applied. So if you are opening on server, right, then it will open that particular server URL. Otherwise, it can't able to find. Then it will show an error how it is showing previously, right? So that is the main thing. So using link href. Again, if you want to link JavaScript file, You can link the JavaScript relation equal to script, script or JS. Here also script or JavaScript. So then you can view .js file also. When it comes to that particular point, you can attach it. Another way you can write it here also. Script, for that you can view SRC directly. That's it. Using SRC source for the script. But link will be href, hypertext reference of the file. If you are using link, you want to use href for the files, for images, audio, video, anchor tag, everything. If you are using script, right, you need to write SRC. Again, here also using link also you can refer using script or JS, and you can attach .js file, whatever it have. So these two ways you can attach external CS, external JS and external CSS using link tag, and using style tag, you write CSS directly here. I want to write background color as yellow. So why yellow? Why not red? Because this is in our home. Our home is anchor.html. Our home people will be given priority among the other people outside, right? So the same way, the style which I applied here in this page will be given priority. Outside, I applied background color for all the divisions, but that will not apply. This will be overridden with that. This will be given preference. If it is not there here, then it will go outside. If there is no food inside, then only will go out. Otherwise, you can't go. Here I just removed anyway. Here I removed this link. I will put the link again because I didn't put right style sheet text or CSS. CSS here sample.css. Then it will attach now. Again, if I do this division, you have background color yellow. It will be applied only yellow. Let's give some not important. It will be provided only yellow, so that will put as important. If it is not there, again it will be getting red only because it will go outside to search whether it is having some background color or not. So that is how it will work. So we need to link the files like this way. So that is there all in this tag. So title will be this one. So title of the document. So document title will be, you can see here whenever you hover on this. Title is document. If I want to change it, anchor module. So it will be anchor module. It will be anchor module. Like how it is Bytesplash Learning Management System Bangalore. So that if you try and inspect it, what I put here, the same. Go to head and what is the title? Just search it. So you can get in the title tag only. Fine help in the. This is the title. So using that, we can able to set the title. You got it right? So that is what about this module. Now I want to go to the next, which is the foremost and important thing. Now let's open in incognito mode. I logged in here. Just log out. So now you have the form to fill. That is username and password. I'm submitting this button. This is button. This is input type password. This is input type email. There is a difference between input. This is. So if you enter this, it will come as dots. If I enter here, it will come as plain text. That is one thing. And there is a thing like you want to upload some file. You are applying for job. You have the upload file button. And there is a right. Go to registration portal again. You are registering newly. So you want to give father name, mother name, year of passed out. It will not allow strings. It will allow only numbers because I want restrictor. Input type number, male or female. This is only one. One option you can able to check. Otherwise you can't. Other number, only number I want to enter. Even though if you enter string, it will not allow. I am doing JavaScript validation here because browser language is JavaScript. You already know that. Date of birth, input type date. I cannot enter some random thing. It will be invalid. So that is why it's in red color. If it is valid, it will take the valid input. Full name. I want to enter it. Pin code I want to enter. This I want to select options. Which option? Only one option. So this is also student option. I want to register you as a student. I want to generate automatically ID card number. Who is the next person? 46 person. So this form I want to fill. Even I want to upload some document, I can upload it here. I don't want that feature actually. I don't want to upload anything. In order to do this, we'll call as forms. That is nothing but a form, right? You want to fill the form. So for that, we need to write form tag. Inside form tag. So see here, I want to create input type equal to text for entering some text content. That will be, I will just put this name as first name, okay, so that I can understand. Again, the next one I want to put as email. So since it's an email, it will accept @ inside and it will validate if it is email or not, if it is having @ symbol and some domain name .com, .in, etc. Name is email. Now let's check, just go live. So we have two inputs, but I'm very confusing why it's showing only emails, because input type email, it will automatically take in my browser wherever I saved, right? That will do autofill. So it will suggest one because it is input type email. Since it's input type text, whatever the names I entered in my browser, that will be shown. But you can't understand whether what is this, why it is this box. For this, I want to give some name that we will call as label. I want to give some name, right? Label first name. Okay, it is in capsule. First name, right? Here, this label is for what? For whom it will be referred to. You have for attribute for this first name. I want again another label, which is email ID. This label is for whom? We have for attribute, we have email. Name or ID we can give. We can give name, ID, email ID, class also we can give. We can use this one here, ID here or name, whatever it may be, it will attach because we are giving the same which is attached there. So then let's see. So you know this is first name and this is last name, but I don't want in the same line. I want to get in the next line. There I will do line break. BR for each and everything after the end of the tag. So it will come to the next line. I will just close this. So we have the more area. See, it is email ID and password. So now again, I want some password. So for password, I will just give some name, okay? For password also input type attribute we have, that is password type. Password. Again, I want to break this line, so it will come to the next line. It will come to the next line. Again, I want to confirm password. So again, I will create a new password, which is confirm password. I will give name as password confirm. I will give this name as for. Here this name as password input, because input type is password. This one is password. It will confuse. So we'll give this some different name. See password here, it is password, right? We'll give confirm password for this label, so that will be different. We have confirm password. Again, I want to check whether your gender, right? So that I want to give male. First one label is male for the new gender. That will be input type equal to radio button. That is radio button. Name equal to male I can give. Again, I can give another label. Female. I don't want to break this line because it will be side by side. Male and female will be side by side, right? Input type equal to radio. After that, I will break. So both are selecting. It should not select. How to connect both? We have the same name, gender. Then those are connected. If you give same name, those are connected. Only one will select at a time. 1 second. Yes, so now it is refreshed, right? Only one will be selected because we had a linkage between both of them using name. So now after this, You want more than one course. You want to select more than one course, so that we will use checkbox. Input type equal to checkbox. For that, I want to give some label. Okay. Angular you want. React also you want. Label again you want React also. Type equal to checkbox. After checkbox, I want to go to the next line. So how many you want, those many will get it. This also should be linked with the name. So courses name, I will give the same name, so those will be linked. But anyway, checkbox is multi-select. So you need to select. After this, I want to upload some file. I want to upload your resume. Upload resume. So I want to upload some file. I can choose some file and upload it. If I want to accept only PDF, then I will do accept.pdf only. Then while opening, it will allow only PDF files. Even though go to download, only PDF files will be shown. Folders will also be shown because inside the folders there might be PDFs. If I put only .jpg, only JPG files will be shown. Let's refresh and see. Only JPG files will be shown. So that's how some of the website will restrict you to put only JPG, PDF or documents. If I want to give more than one format, I can give .pdf slab, comma .docx, comma .pptx, comma .png. So whatever it may be we want to mention, we can mention it. See, it's showing HTML and JPG both. It's showing JPG, document, HTML, PNG, everything. So that is how we can mention it. It will directly restrict it. Again, go to the next line. Now I want to select state and district, right? So I want to have select options which will be drop down. Select option group of options. Inside that we need to type how many options we have. First one is Bangalore, right? Next one will be Chikballapura. Third one will say hello, some kind. Then here, this will be the displaying option. What is the exact value we can give? We can give here. What is the value we can mention? So this will go to the database backend server. Okay. Chikballapura. Nellore. Right. Nellore, Tirupati. Leela Center. Fine. So this we can give some name like district. Okay. Bairag Badre Lassi Shop. So we can select like this. Okay. So now let's see. So first option is Bangalore. It's already by default selected. If you want to select Nellore, you can select. So this is how we can do select option group. Again, I'll go to the next. Now again, which is missing? I want to input. I want to use date of birth, date time local. Why local? I will tell you because now you see we are in IST. IST means Indian Standard Time, which is UTC 5:30 hours. So if you see old map, UTC map. Yes, just open this. Time zone is different. Since as per the logic, our earth, see, our earth is in round, so time zone might different. So here, it is 12, it's a 0. So if someone is logging in here, now 3 p.m., right? 6 p.m. There, the time is, here we are in India. See, here we are in India, plus 5:30 hours, Asia, Calcutta. You already seen some of the times, most of the times in mobile phone or watch, you are selecting the time. Asia, Calcutta, IST, 5:30 UTC. So here UTC is the main standard time for the whole globe. So now since you are in 306 p.m. for this 306 p.m. in server side, it will add plus 530 hours. Again, if you are logging in here 0, this 306 p.m. will be sent as it is. Again here, if it is 306 p.m., it will be minus 5 hours. So then because of that, they will have different time zone. Now you see America, Australia will have some different time zone. They will be below us, behind us, some 10:30 hours, 11 hours behind us. Australia is far away from us because it's plus, right? Australia is plus 9, 10, means it's almost 5 hours ahead of us. Means they will celebrate December 31st 5 hours before. We will celebrate 5 hours after. Again, America people and all will select 10 hours after us. So that will be because time zone. That is what UTC. So in order to cope with this scenario, we need to give UTC as local. So it will select the UTC local is UTC 530 Indian Asia Calcutta, where this file is running in the which system. Because of that, it will select the date and time of that. Got it, right? So that is how it will be. So we need to give date time local. And after all, we see empty here. So we need to tell something to enter something here. There we will use placeholder attribute. That is HTML5 feature, but I want to tell you as a part of this. In placeholder, I will say enter name boss. So it will not be a value. It will tell you something till you enter something, it will ask. Till you enter something, it will be placeholder. Again, here email ID. I can give placeholder of that. Enter email. Till I enter something, it will ask for it, right? Now, finally, after all submitting the form, I want to submit using button. Button type equal to, we have button tag. Directly, we can write login like this. This is one way. Again, we have input type equal to submit self-closing tag. Since it's having input type, you need to give value of that particular button. Otherwise, button will be empty. I will show you that. Again, we have input type equal to button also. 3 ways we can give this. See here, we have login and submit. This button you need to give value, otherwise it will not get that. See, it is getting some value, right? Otherwise, if you give same, it will give empty value or even so it will not get the button. So for this input type button, you need to give value. Most of the times we will use this one or this one. Since we are submitting the form, we need to we have here on JavaScript on submit. On submit, we will open some window or we will open some other form. It will read it and able to evaluate the thing. Since we don't want anything here, we'll say JavaScript void of 0. This you don't need to learn as of now because I don't want to click anything. I just putting that. So just click that and submit it. So it is submitting with email password. We are not giving anything. So we are submitting that. It will get that in olden days PHP, it is showing in the URL, but that is very wrong. If I show password also in URL, everyone can see that, right? So that's why this feature we are not using now. This feature on submit, but we need to validate it. So this is how I need to build the page. Again, now I want first name only 5 characters, means minimum 5 characters. Maximum 20 characters, not more than that. I want to restrict it. And I want to make it as required. While submitting it, it's mandatory. So let's see here. I have registration form. See, I have star mark means I want mandatory. So what is optional here? Nothing is optional here. Everything is mandatory. If something you want to make optional, you will say required as false. Put required as false or don't put required. If it is mandatory, you can put direct required. Means while submitting the form, it will ask for it. That is mandatory. See, please fill out because that is required. If I give only 4, what is the minimum length of it? Minimum 5. give 10. You min length, I think min length we have. For text, we have min length and max length. For numbers, we have min and max. If I want to enter mobile number here, let it be mobile number. I want to give only number, right? Then we have input type number. Enter mobile number so that user can understand what to do, what need to enter. So for this, I will give mobile number min length equal to 10, min equal to 10. Okay, min length equal to 10. Max length is also 10 because it is exactly 10. And this is also required. Let's see now. So you want to fill this. It says you are only currently 3 characters. At least text to 10 characters. It is saying, right? At least 10 characters are minimum. 10 characters or more. Again, if I enter some 10 characters, it will say this fill out. Mobile number is required. Again, if it says some only 5 characters, it will go off. I will put min and max here. Min equal to 10, max equal to 10. Input type equal to number. Max length equal to 10, min length equal to 10. This is one validation. I need to fill out this. Again, this one also I need to fill out. So here I can't enter characters because it's input type number. We can increase that particular number basically. Now I don't want it required. If I remove this, it should be read only. See here in this particular website, I have this. It is read only. If I enter total fee as 30,000. So now if I pay 25,000, what is remaining? It is automatically calculating, right? At the time I will put input as read only. Because of some other inputs, it will be affected. Because of some other calculations is happening. For that, we will put read only. We'll put anything read only. I will put mobile number read only. So you cannot enter that. It will be read only. It will be applied. So you can't enter that. It is read only. For that, we can make read only or disabled also we can mention. Disabled means it will be some light dark color like this. So you cannot enter it. It will be in light dark color. Button also I want to disable till you enter everything. Then only button will be enabled. Otherwise, still button will be disabled. We can mention button also. So it's disabled till you enter all the things. Because of JavaScript, I will validate your email ID and password should be greater than 8 digits. Greater than or equal to 8 length. And it should have alphanumerical, uppercase, lowercase, integer, everything. Number, right? Special character as this at the rate hash. I want to mention that. Then till that particular point, it will be disabled. Whenever all satisfies, right? Then I can give that. You got it, right? And finally, using CSS, I can make these buttons and inputs beautiful. I'll just take 1 minute and I will use style tag and we'll do that so that you can understand, because website is not this art. It will be very colorful. I will use padding. You can't understand this, but just try to understand. Try to look at it so that you can see the difference. You see, we have good button, right? For button as well as input type equal to button for both, for input and input type equal to button or input type equal to submit, right? For both we want. Oh yeah, submit spelling is wrong. For both I want. So even if for in comma, can give like input Type equal to email also, I want to have some background color, I can have it. Email also I can give it. We can make something kind of. So we can use styling and we'll style different ways. So that is how websites are designed in the same way. Everything will be designed. You got it right? Because of these inputs and all, this is what forms. So if you see the syllabus again in HTML, 8th module, right? 9th module, right? Label buttons, text area means basically if you have something, if you have something to enter which is expandable in nature, then we can expand, and for this we want text area. Means for most of the time address fields we have text area, right? So this is text area. So for that we can give fixed columns and width. Calls equal to 30, rows equal to 20. Directly you give fixed. Calls equal to 30, rows equal to 20. If we give calls equal to 100, horizontally it will affect the things. Rows equal to 20. Means minimum you want that. Maximum you can drag at any cost, right? So that is what. So using all this HTML input form elements, we can build the whole website. That's it. This is all the main components of HTML, right? All other things are in order to maintain the page, like paragraphs, headings, everything is to give some content for the page. But in order to fill something, form form elements are important, where label inputs, right? That type. If you want to select something, I have this here. I'll just go to explore. Since I am an admin, okay, this is not admin website. I will go to registration portal. This is admin website. Now I want to add some category. Which category? This category will be SCSS. I want to select some color. This we will be select input type equal to color. We can select some color, whatever the color I want, I can select it. RGB it will get automatically. This color I can give it. That is also there. And input type range. We have range actually. Input type equal to range. Minimum value of the range will be 20. Maximum value will be 30, not more than that. If you give value directly 29, it will be at the end of the range. You see, it's already end. 20, 30, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 11, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I give 30, right? So it will be at the end actually. See, if I give 15, so that's min and max will be mostly work for the range. It is in the middle. Minimum it is having 20. Again, I give 0 minimum. So it's 15 in the middle, right? So that is how range, color, everything will work. File, email, number, radio, search field also. We have search. So this is search. So I have been using it here in input type search, right? This is input type search. So there I have put icon at the end. If you put input type search, icon will not automatically come. Don't assume. We need to put externally. So this icon, I copied it from some website. In HTML5, you'll get to know how to develop these icons. Okay. It's a HTML5 feature. Again, what all remaining? Almost we'll use this one only. Almost time, input time. If you want to give input time, you can just select the time, not more than that. If you want to give URL, you can give the URL value, HTTPS, LMS. Mostly will not use URL, but if you want to use, you can use that. Almost we will use text, number, radio button. This one, select options is very useful because everything will be using that only, right? If you go here, registration. If you want to register, definitely selecting the state, selecting the district, we are using that. And now see here, if I search, it will come automatically. That is data list. If I do select this one, select options, I want to select the available options, I cannot enter it. For this, I want to develop data list, which will be feasible for me. If I search it, it will come. or you can select it, it will come. Why? Because see here, I'm selecting the district means even though if I select Gwalior, it will come means it's Delhi. Means I need to take all the districts in the country. So I cannot go through each and everything in this scroll bar. I want to just search something. If it is there, it will come. Right. For this, I want to mention data list. So we want to mention data list inside that option group, inside that same options. But the way we need to give is different. We need to attach this data list to an input. Input list equal to, we need to give something ID for this. Just close the previous tag, otherwise it will show error. ID equal to districts. So this districts ID I need to give to this list. Select data list district. So now let's see, it will be able to get it. This is what data list means. We can select this as drop down. You got it right. So there is a difference between this one and this one. This is combination of input and select. So we can enter something based on our enter. If it is having there, it will get it. It will get how actually it will get it as value also here. You got it right. Nellore and Tirupati I put in value. Here this is the name. You see Nellore and Tirupati is the value. It will show both. So now tell me this one is best or select is best. Definitely data list is only best because you need to enter it. If it is having that, it will automatically give it. You no need to scroll, right? Because we have 500 district. I want to search each and everything one by one. I need to enter it. So that I can't do that. I can go with the data list. Here also I went through data list. Now you can understand here. This I am using data list. Okay, we don't have Andaman Balaji district. That is Jagan districts. So only Indian government, recognized districts will show here. So that is the thing. Okay. I go this one. Chitradurga. This is Karnataka district. Chikballapur, Chikmagalur district. So we'll get it. Everything will get it. So this is the data list. So this is how we need to fill the forms and develop the things. You got it right. This is all about this module. You need to practice this module a lot. I will open anything. Java backend, full stack. It is having HTML. This is not module 9. And next we'll tell you. Oh, we have 3 times. I'll just edit it. Oh my God. Edit it. Fine. So tomorrow we'll continue this. And after that HTML. Got it? Just practice this. You have task means you have to practice. Okay then. We'll just stop the recording because this module is heavy module.